Okay. So, what I remember is we did this really late at night. I was tired, and I ended up falling asleep halfway through it. So, while we wait for the day to kind of start and begin, I want to continue where we left off, which is the best part of the trial. So, let's go. I gotta remember the case as it is, though. So, I really don't remember what's going on. Okay. She lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? I don't remember at all. You know what? It would change not only the distance, also change the angle of the view to the crime. I don't remember what happened. I miss so much falling asleep. I called her out on, I'm guessing, something to do with this, right? I don't know. I want to say it's angle, but at the same time, I'm going to say distance to the crime.
Objection!
Damn, I'm guessing I was wrong. Okay, I could... Am I doing voices? Do I want to do voices? I kind of want to do voices, just because it's for the different characters. Alright. Let's try and do this voice. Alright. I don't remember. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't know why I'm speaking. That is not his voice. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Well, witness. I'm not doing worse. Yes. You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry to my boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So you had to go all the way around to B station. That's why I had to go through the visitor parking B block. That's quite a detour. That is quite a detour. I'm thinking that she would have just run away, but hey. Okay, 5 minutes is in red, so I gotta remember that. For 5 minutes. This changes things considerably. I'm saying his voice. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention. Ooh. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Do I have any evidence to stop this? I don't know. If I have something that explains something between 5 minutes. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered at 5:12. When was the killing? Wait, when was the picture taken? Because if I can confirm the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. That's 6 minutes, but that shouldn't matter. It just do I want to take a chance here and just go for what I think is right? You know what? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Objection. Objection! 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5 minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. I cannot do his voice. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Exactly. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Of course. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. See? That's what I'm saying. There's no way you could have caught up to her in 5 minutes because she would have already been gone. Although... I gotta think about this. Okay. Miss Sky dwaddled? I don't know how to say that word. At the scene of the crime, she even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. That is true. Think about that. Like, I'm just saying, if I killed someone, I wouldn't sit there to get caught. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Alright, cool. Oh, shoot. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Yes, who's the next witness? Okay. We did it. We screwed that can shut. Let's go. We did it. That was too close. No, it wasn't. We had that under the... I'm afraid that the Cough-Up Queen has been dethroned. And with that, what does it... Wait, adjourned? Why? Hold it. Was it her? It was her. Of course it was. Who else would it say? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off of me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. No, you don't! Stop lying! What was that? I can't... Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Mister. Okay. How much is this your jumbo lunchbox? Bro, stop trying to woo us with lunchbox. There's no way no, I can't say that. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. No, I don't want to do it. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. No. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. I'm gonna be disappointed, trust. If I get this wrong, I'm gonna cry. What you gonna pull out of her lunchboxes this time? I don't know. It's a good question. Alright, let's hear this decisive evidence, buddy. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, for the matter of the victim's shoe, did I not bring this up? No, you didn't! 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Okay, buddy. I don't know about all that, but hey. Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence. Man, just because there's blood on the shoe don't mean nothing. When... Witness. I can't... Oh my god, I'm about to give up. I'm about to give up on the voices. Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? That's a good point. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. You cannot do that because he is the prosecutor, and the prosecutor needs to know what is going on. So technically, we can hold you in contempt of court. Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensic. Okay. I can't accept this. You're right, you can't. You can't accept it. Because you have to know. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Yes, that is true. You can't bring it. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. It's too early. Nah, bruh. Were you playing Ace Attorney? The shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. That doesn't mean it's been... Oh, never mind. It was accepted. Damn. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, that's technically right. I mean, look at Edgeworth. He looks sad. He can't do anything. You could at least study some evidence law. I'm an attorney. I know the law. The prosecution complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. I need to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. I don't want to take the shoe because I know I'm going to have to pay attention to it, and then there's going to be something I miss. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to check it right now. It's just going to be a shoe with blood on it, I'm assuming. That would make sense. Okay. Alright, decisive evidence, go. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Hey. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Alright. To 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, alright? And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye, okay? The shoe proves it's flawless, decisive evidence. On this here. One, of course, the victim. Okay, cool. And now to the matter. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't. You didn't even say anything, actually. Can I... Press that. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? For real. I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results. That's the question. How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. A 5-minute blank means a lot, actually, because you didn't tell us anything. Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This one, the suspect is admitting she did it. But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all. Let's just get this over with. For real. Alright. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? You did not. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Where's that picture? This picture. How? Hold on, wait. This could be wrong, so I'm not gonna say it yet, but I'm presenting right now. That was wrong. Okay. What is this? Yeah, never mind. Give me my strike. When did I lose my first strike? I don't remember. I must be on the wrong track. Yeah, I am on the wrong track. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. I just don't get how she could have got her own blood on her shoe, unless she cut or stabbed herself. But that's, I guess, is wrong. The murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of the victim's blood, no prints. I just thought because she had gloves on, I don't know how she could have gotten blood on it, but alright. Hawaiian Namel's shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. I'm gonna press that. So you brought it to the forensics department, yes. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it to be approved. Yeah, we already know that. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics. Am I saying that? Forensics? I don't know. Expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it, but that doesn't mean it's... Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. That's everything at this point. I don't know. Can't let this evidence go through without a fight. Ugh, what is that? You ordered the peppered fish guts. That's nasty. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? I have a problem with it because it doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know how to prove it doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I can say there's a problem. There's a problem. I'm not imagining things. Okay. I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence, a clear contradiction. Thank you, Phoenix. Speak for me, because I have no clue. Hi, Riley. That gleam in your eye. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish guts now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence. Oh. Hola. I don't know. Maybe the fact that it's on the bottom? I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Never mind, I'm the goat apparently. Hold on, wait, give me a sec. Okay. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. What the hell are you trying to say? You gonna kill me? Indeed. There is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. That doesn't make sense, though. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of the shoe? There's no blood on the floor? Yeah, there's no blood on the floor. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha, yeah, see? Goated. As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. Why are you objecting? The picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. No, I was there! There was no footprints! And then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Exactly. See? I'm the GOAT. Good. What? Huh? Great going, right? But it's true that the lack of footprints is a contradiction. But then we have to ask, why wasn't there a footprint? It's the point. It's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Okay, you're making my job harder. See, if you would have not said anything, they wouldn't even thought about that. And you're supposed to be on my side. Think. Hey, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just good at finding contradictions. Yeah, I am. Because that's all I need to do. Why are you thinking if you say that she cleaned up the footprints, get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There was one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. I can't do his voice anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. What are you talking about? Think back when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. What does that mean? They fought? She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh. Probably got washed away. I didn't think about that. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Man, stop lying. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Okay, so what are you trying to say? This oil drum wasn't empty. I swear to God, if she somehow gets away with this, bro. Just move on to the next witness. I want to move on. I hate this witness. She's filling one. Though apparently, you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Okay. The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor. Was brimming with water. I knew you were gonna say that, you son of a... Dude. Why you gotta do me like this? Now, my job's even harder. Water? What does that mean? It means it washed away, you idiot. Like, come on, dude. Still don't get it, Mr. Right? No, I get it. Do you wanna know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? What was the real reason? Aha! You don't mean? Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the blood stains that would become evidence against her. Dude, come on. Oh my goodness, man. Just cannot believe it. That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. And after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's special... Reminds me, this guy's right hand was hurt. Oh, I still don't get how she get blood on it because she has gloves on, but I could be wrong. She cut herself when she stabbed him. I don't know about that. So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Yes. Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Whoa! Whoa! You can't just declare her guilty because of that! What can I do? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime. She tried to conceal it. Well, we don't know she tried to conceal it, but that's just what we're assuming. Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Whoa! Yo, y'all need to chill. But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. That's what I'm saying! Like... No! Object, Phoenix! Object, please! Who said it? It was her. She said it. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you just say that Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. So if you have evidence that the thing was full of water, then we're even more screwed than we already were. The time for deliberations has passed. No, I want to know. I want to know. Because I can't lose. You just don't scare the cop up, queen. Look at this. What is this? Wait, how many photographs did you take? I had to just... In case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Hello. I see no room for error in this. I can't speak. Evidence. Mr. Wright, look at this. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Is it though? Wait a minute. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Yeah, you should be sorry. This is all your fault. This is entirely your fault. Like, I don't know. I guess I couldn't help after all. Yeah, look what you did. No, it is your fault, because if you didn't speak, like, if you didn't say a word, then you literally, we would have already won. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. No, it doesn't. Think, Phoenix, think. Come on. You got it. I'm sorry. No, don't say sorry. Come on. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. It wasn't get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. See, Phoenix, how about you stop being a a little, you know, I'm not gonna say it. No. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Object, 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 please. Thank you. Phoenix, my goat. Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace? No! Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it literally cannot. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. Is Phoenix gonna do it for me? Because each piece of evidence, proper consideration. So, right? Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? You bet I am. Yeah. I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. So I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. So the court... Show the court the problem in this photograph. I personally don't see a problem. I don't know what would be considered a problem here. I mean, the floor is wet. I can clearly see everything is washed away. The guy in the trunk is dead. His shoes off. There's a little thing in the corner. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that would have to do with anything. You know what? Present it anyway. That's like the only thing I can see. I don't know what that is. The problem in this photograph is here. So what exactly is the problem? What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also part of a car or a motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see. I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a problem. I don't know what it do. Objection! Okay, I guess it has something to do. Alright, sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? What did you say? Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. The music's fire. I'm gonna listen to it for a second. Okay, bro, stop. Alright, why would that muffler be a problem? Oh, the cell phone. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Okay.
Oh, I found it.
So what does that have to do with
In here. When they did with the this too.
what's it got to do with it? That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Wait, that's after the murder takes place. Muffler. Ah. Could it be about the muffler that you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh. Well, to be fair, technically it is, because that means she heard what she said after the murder, not while the murder took place. So, and that took place 6 minutes after, so the 5-minute thing was wrong, and I don't really know at all why. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. That's what I'm saying. No way. Alright. Agreed? Yeah, I agree. I suppose so. That was close. That was close. But we made it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry. For real. How are you still hungry? You ate like 4 or 5 boxes of lunch already. To be continued. Wait. Isn't it only a 30-minute recess? I don't think we're going to be going to look for evidence. I think we're just going straight into another trial. I don't remember. Alright. Oh, day 2, trial letter. No, don't overwrite that data. Why you look so sad? We did it. Kinda. Also, I do want to apologize because, what? One day. But I do want to apologize to my assistant here, because now that I think about it, if she didn't mention that water thing, we would have never gotten that evidence in the first place. So, technically, you did help a lot, and I apologize for ever doubting you. Although, kind of like a 50-50. Bro, they really just gave this girl all of Maya's poses. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chamber. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant. Tell the truth? Hola, partner. Please tell me, oh, it's the homie Marshall. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temperature. I don't know what I'm saying. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall, the GOAT. Thought I'd come take a look to see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? What's up? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. What the hell am I doing? I saw it that I lost the voice. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Bro. So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Right? If it's steak sauce, I could hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. I think I'm doing his voice too deep. February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Office, courtroom number 9. I don't know what I said. I'd like to resume. Bet. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh. Something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's going on, Edgeworth? What's more, your eyes are unfocused. It can't be. This can't happen. What? What happened? That was what happened. Okay. This is unacceptable. What is? Edgeworth. What's going on, bro? Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, who are you? And what's with this church music playing? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Bam, 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 bam. The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? I don't know. And why is he just standing there staring at me? Ah, it's you. Who is you? Are you gonna say something? Alright, I gotta get a voice for him too. I'm gonna let him just go. Sorry I'm late, Edgy. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Edgy? How you been? Swim much these days? No. Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, smizzy, Edgy. My boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, yeah, okay, well, he seems like a cheery fellow. I kinda like him. He's cool. Edgy seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. I'm sorry, but who are you? Aha, so you're right though. The attorney, I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all the trouble. You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Why is the chief of police here? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. No wonder his aura just made the temperature rise, bro. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just saying things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe on little Worthy's car, no less. Okay. Oh. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. Well, what's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Oh, look, he stands too. He stands so... Chief! What kind of outfit are you running? I mean, Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistake in that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Yes! To be fair, why would you... Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. I mean, yeah, he has, like, no evidence. He's not ready. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. What's up? Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at this, the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes. Well, I think all you have to do is push that switch, and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, it's doing it for me. Oh. Do I get to press it? Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood. Someone's fingerprints on it as well. Switchblade knife added to the court record. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. That's a good point. Jesus, I'm... Alright, we're gonna have to take a break on the voices for a bit, even though I have not been doing them recently. About the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife. Ooh. Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Department in disorder. Okay. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Alright. There was a murder at the police department? A detective. That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. It's kind of interesting. Odd. Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Okay. Alright. Time to figure out. I don't really think this man has any reason to lie. Alright. Bing. Bing. This knife's special, but I can't say how here. Can I ask why? You can't say how here. Excuse me, special. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Raito, but I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. There is! Wait, there is! Wait, where's the knife? Where's the knife? What does this say? SL92. Yes, it's the paper. The paper. Present it. Wait a second. Oh, at last, an honest to goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? An honest to good, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great. I love this guy. I love how he's so energetic. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Yes, SL92. What's this? 6 minus 7S 12-2. You idiot. Your Honor. It's upside down. Oh. Okay. Upside, the printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Aha! What is this? Oh, that's cool. SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order. Well, Chief? Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, right, though? I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in... Oh, wait. Can I ask him about this? So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Hey, Marnie. Nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgewood's car. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do any investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. Can you share who it was? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? It is. I'm at a loss for words. Me too. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Who was it? Who did you arrest? Please, tell me. Or are you going to say it's secret? But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Raito? I suppose I could. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay. Here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. I'm guessing the victim got stabbed, so I don't really need to know that. That's crazy part too. When the victim died, he died around the same time as the other guys. So where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But you said you would tell me one thing, and that's the one thing I asked for. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Okay, the evidence room. But that's also where the evidence was stolen. So maybe... I've heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that his testimony just now? He did. He said someone stole evidence. The knife was in the... He is kind of boring. I don't know why you can't tell us. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. That's a good point. We can. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. How do I say it is? Where does it say like it was stolen? Do I just press him on it? That's crazy part 3. Chief, the defense position is simply this. Oh, damn it. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Huh? You don't say. Well, out with it, Raito. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. That's true. Stop looking at me like that. Just say something, please. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information? Unofficially? Sure. Why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Why do I have to keep pressing you on these things? Just have a whole conversation. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Bro's twiddling with his hair. I would too if I had hair like that. Well, the case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. The victim's division, the victim's ID number, the victim's gender. Give me his ID number because we can figure out who it is from the ID. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Hi, Marley. How you doing? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Yeah, I can actually. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Okay, Marley. You just wanna... Alright, that's fine. As long as my, thing doesn't like... Alright. We keep a tight lid on, numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... 5842189. Hold on a second. 5842189. So we got murdered at 2 different places. That's interesting. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? It tells me a lot, actually. It does. This tells me something. What's up, Mark? That's crazy of the crazy. Here, wait, give me a sec. Alright. I am now back, officially. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Alright. I am back figuring things out. Alright, please just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened if it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Save your progress. Yup. Low-key, I think I'm going to end the stream here for now because I actually have something to do really quick.